Old age is a wonderful stage of life, when we can enjoy peace after years of hard work. But there are three things that if not avoided, old age can become sad, lonely, and full of risks. What are they? Let's find out right away. Rule 1. Avoid staying in one place, not moving. Consequences of less motion in the elderly. Physically, decreased muscle and joint function. As we age, the body naturally loses muscle mass. If we do not exercise, this process happens faster, leading to muscle weakness, joint pain, and a high risk of osteoporosis. Less movement also reduces flexibility, making the elderly more susceptible to falls and injuries. White heavy check mark, increased risk of chronic disease. Lack of exercise slows down metabolism, making the body susceptible to obesity, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. Some studies show that sedentary older people have a higher risk of stroke and Alzheimer's disease. White heavy check mark, poor digestion and circulation. Exercise helps the digestive system work better. If you sit in one place for a long time, the risk of constipation and digestive disorders increases. Moving helps blood circulate better, reducing the risk of varicose veins and cardiovascular disease. Pushpin mentally. White heavy check mark, easily feel lonely, depressed. Going out less, communicating less makes the mood become gloomy, easily falling into a state of loneliness and depression. The feeling of no longer being useful, having no motivation, makes the elderly lose the joy of life. White heavy check mark, memory loss, susceptible to Alzheimer's disease. Exercise not only helps the body stay healthy, but also stimulates brain activity, slowing down the process of memory loss. Sedentary elderly people are 50% more likely to develop Alzheimer's disease than those who maintain an active lifestyle. Solutions to maintain motion in the elderly. Light bulb, gentle exercise every day. No need to exercise intensely. Just walking 30 minutes/day is enough to help keep bones and joints flexible, improve cardiovascular health. Suitable exercises for the elderly. White heavy check mark, walking. Good for the heart, bones, and joints. Helps blood circulation better. White heavy check mark, Tai Chi, yoga. Helps the body stay flexible, maintain good balance, reduce the risk of falling. White heavy check mark, slow cycling. A great activity to improve health without putting pressure on the joints. Light bulb, maintain an active lifestyle. Join senior clubs, socialize with friends to stay motivated to exercise. Gardening, taking care of bonsai, going to the market, cooking are also effective ways to exercise without putting pressure on the body. If possible, travel, change the atmosphere to make your spirit happier. Light bulb, do what you love. Learn an art, painting, playing a musical instrument to stimulate the brain. Play chess, read books, join online classes to both exercise your mind and connect with the community. So, no matter how old you are, always remember that exercise is the key to staying young and healthy. Article 2. Avoid unscientific diet. 1. Consequences of unscientific diet in the elderly. Pushpin physical. White heavy check mark, increased risk of cardiovascular disease and diabetes. Eating too much fat, saturated fat, and sugar increases the risk of atherosclerosis, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes. Bad fats also increase bad cholesterol, LDL, which can easily cause stroke and heart attack. White heavy check mark, osteoporosis and osteoarthritis. Elderly people need calcium and vitamin D to maintain strong bones. If they lack these nutrients, their bones can easily become thin and brittle, increasing the risk of fractures. Eating too much salt is also a cause of osteoporosis, because salt causes the body to lose calcium through urine. White heavy check mark, weakened digestive system. Eating less green vegetables and fiber can cause constipation, bloating, and indigestion. Unhygienic eating can lead to intestinal infections, diarrhea, causing severe dehydration in the elderly. Pushpin mentally. White heavy check mark, fatigue, lethargy, lack of energy. A lack of nutrients in the diet makes the body lack energy, easily feeling tired, lethargic, and anorexia. If not supplemented with enough B vitamins and omega-3 the brain will function poorly, causing memory loss. White heavy checkmark affects psychology and sleep. Eating too much spicy, greasy food at night can cause difficulty sleeping, restlessness, and reduced sleep quality. A diet lacking in zinc and magnesium can cause stress and anxiety in the elderly. 2. Solutions to build a scientific diet for the elderly. Light bulb balanced nutrition. Increase green vegetables and fresh fruits to supplement vitamins, fiber, and essential minerals. Eat enough protein, but prioritize protein from fish, eggs, milk, beans instead of red meat. Supplement calcium from low-fat milk, cheese, almonds to prevent osteoporosis. Light bulb limit harmful foods. Reduce salt, sugar, saturated fat to limit the risk of high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease. Avoid eating processed foods, fried foods with a lot of oil, because they can easily cause obesity and high blood fat. Avoid drinking too much coffee and alcohol, because they can cause dehydration and affect sleep. Light bulb divide meals into small portions and eat on time. Elderly people should eat 5 to 6 small meals instead of 3 large meals to help with better digestion. Eat dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before going to bed to avoid bloating and difficulty sleeping. Light bulb drink enough water. Maintain 1.5 to 2 liters of water/day to avoid dehydration. You should drink warm water, filtered water, or herbal tea instead of carbonated soft drinks. Article 3. Avoid loneliness and lack of communication. 1. Consequences of loneliness and little communication in the elderly. Pushpin mentally. White heavy checkmark increases the risk of depression and anxiety. When there is little communication, the elderly are more likely to feel abandoned and lose their sense of self-worth. Without someone to talk to or share with, they're more likely to be immersed in negative thoughts and gradually become depressed. White heavy checkmark memory loss. Increased risk of Alzheimer's disease. Communication helps the brain to function flexibly, stimulating thinking. When isolated, the brain is less active, increasing the risk of memory loss, even Alzheimer's disease. Lack of social interaction can cause the brain to age faster. White heavy checkmark affects sleep. Lonely elderly people often think a lot, worry easily, leading to difficulty sleeping or prolonged insomnia. A sad mood can reduce the quality of sleep, making the body tired during the day. Pushpin physical. White heavy checkmark increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Studies have shown that loneliness can increase blood pressure, cause prolonged stress, affecting the cardiovascular system. Older people who live alone are at higher risk of heart disease than those with an active social life. White heavy checkmark reduced immune system, susceptible to disease. Prolonged loneliness can cause stress, weaken the immune system, making the elderly more susceptible to colds and infections. Lack of communication can also make them less attentive to healthcare and eat less scientifically. White heavy checkmark laziness, affecting bones and joints. Elderly people with little communication often tend to sit or lie down a lot, move less, increasing the risk of osteoarthritis and osteoporosis. Lack of social connection also makes them less likely to participate in physical activities that are beneficial to health. 2. Solutions to avoid loneliness. Live happier in old age. Light bulb, stay connected with family and friends. Spend time calling, texting, or video calling with children, grandchildren, and friends to feel cared for. Make it a habit to meet your children and grandchildren, eat together, or go for a walk to strengthen your bond. Light bulb join clubs and groups. Older people can join fitness clubs, health clubs, cycling clubs, or groups of friends with similar interests such as chess, gardening. Group activities help them have an environment to chat, share, and feel happier. Light bulb actively participate in social activities. Older people can volunteer, help the community, or take classes to learn new skills. Having a goal in life helps them feel useful and less lonely. Light bulb raise a pet or plant a tree. A dog or cat can become a loyal friend, helping the elderly feel responsible and less lonely. Taking care of trees and gardening also helps them have fun, creating motivation to exercise every day. Light bulb use technology to connect. Older people can learn how to use social media to connect with friends, follow news, and share joys in life. Some applications such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and Messenger can help them easily chat and join online groups. Take care of yourself from today, so that old age is the most enjoyable time. If you find the video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. See you in the next video.